Trip After Party on the Power Trip Podcast Network.
Turned everything off. Hold on. Okay, we're back and better than ever. It's 8:59, the Power Trip After Party. Here we are. Hey-o.
Hey-o. Hi, Carly.
Hi, guys.
Should we dive right in? You say you have old man advice.
Yeah, well, so I was with some older gentlemen.
So like
recently.
40.
No, they were, I think 50. Like, he just turned 50.
Jesus!
All right, that drives me goddamn crazy. I'm 50.
Well, like, I just said
50.
older gentlemen.
49.
Like, older than me. I didn't say old men. I just said older gentlemen.
Okay, all right. Go
Anyway,
ahead.
they were
hurts
talking
inside.
about how as you get older, your balls get all saggy and wrinkly. Does that happen?
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, does it happen?
Yeah, because like
Gravity.
you ever go to a
Gravity!
great point. But like at like any health club, there's always some old guy with his balls
Yeah, but
hanging.
she's never been in a guy.
No, I
Yeah,
know,
that's
but-
why I'm asking.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I think they do,
They
yeah.
suggested to the other guys there nut butter. They use like a ball cream that keeps them nice and tight. Have you guys ever used that?
It doesn't taste great. I'll tell you that.
You've
And
tasted it?
Corey's doesn't. Yeah,
Corey
Corey knows
knows.
that was what
Yeah.
it was used.
I put it on bagels.
Oh my god!
Here's the thing.
It's just a question.
From the moment you're born, your balls are wrinkly. But yeah, they do tend to dangle, I guess, more as you get older.
Yeah.
But I know this is probably different for each individual gentleman. But yeah, I've been at the Lifetime Fitness and seen some guys where like, you're gonna step on that, careful.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Like hit the
Yeah.
knee?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh,
gigantic
my gosh.
balls.
What did
Yeah.
you do? Roll them up? Like
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Corey, what do they do?
they get a sling?
How
for
would
'em?
I know?
I don't know.
Anyway, would you use nut butter?
I thought nut butter was to prevent chafing.
Yeah, that's what I
don't
thought
know,
it was
but
for
this-
as well.
This was I don't know. Maybe it helps with
I
wrinkles.
guess the comeback is if you're gonna be sexually active later in life.
I am.
Like anytime after 25 years old.
That's right.
I feel like once ball hanging is legitimately an issue, if you're at that age where you're like, Jesus, these things are whatever, then my guess is gravity has also ravaged the female that you're with, and their
who
stuff
cares?
is not in the
Not if
same
you're
place
doing
that
it
it was.
right.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow?
Don't get it.
That's not a funny joke.
No, tell me
The
what you
headless
mean.
Yeah, what do you
horseman?
mean?
What's the explain that joke?
I really don't. I want to. I want to know.
Yeah, we want to know at least what you were. It didn't. The joke didn't land. It bombed.
It's okay.
Did
But
you
we
mean
wanna
like
know
a
your
hot
process.
dog down a hallway?
Yeah, what did you mean?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Sleepy Hollow, like the headless horseman, like runs through this giant hollow.
Oh.
And the vagina is
okay.
a hollow.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Got
So
it.
you're,
Got it.
you're
Okay.
saying there's a lot of space.
Between, thanks, Dave Matthews.
Sleepy Hollow.
It wasn't funny.
Yeah, it
We
made
could've
very
moved
little
on.
sense. It was
That's
so
what I would
bad. Now we
imagine
all
you
lost
could
track
use-
of what we were talking about.
We're talking about balls.
Oh,
Old
that's
man
right.
balls and lady
So-
parts.
I was just trying
I'm
to
talking
give
about
some.
balls.
What I was thinking is, if
Let
anybody's
me-
listening, and they wanted some advice for their wrinkly balls, they could use nut butter.
I'm gonna stay.
Who is
I'll take a
wrinkly
stand.
balls?
I'm gonna take a stand. I am going to care the minimum amount of ball cosmetics moving forward. I don't.
You could Botox your balls.
That's not gonna happen. Don't care.
Nice,
If-
smooth, shiny balls.
Yep, don't care. I let that ship sail. Don't care anymore.
Okay.
I guess my point is I've never cared. I've never looked down and said, "Fucking A, I got to do something about this. What am I gonna do with these?
Because your ball bush covers it all.
What am I right?
Your ball bush.
What am I gonna do with these?"
Well, like we've talked about it. Creasels are gigantic because of the accident, and then his sound guy's nutsack is huge too.
Have you seen it?
I've seen Creasels, yeah.
Yeah, we all have.
Yeah, he shows it to everyone.
Yeah, I told you that one time we were playing in Fargo at the Sanctuary, and it was downstairs in the backstage area after the show, and Tom Pickard, who has an impressive ball sack himself, finally just threw down the gauntlet and said, "All right, Creasel, let's do this." And they both pulled out their ball sacks, and it wasn't even close. Like, Creasel could, like, wallpaper the studio. It's unbelievable how much ball that guy's got. It's just stretched out and saggy and
Carly, does that matter at all?
And yummy.
The gals,
Ball size?
Yeah, the gal. Would a gal ever care about like, wow, he's in great shape. no problem with the penis, but my God, that is not the ball size I'm looking for. I can't imagine that's a thing.
I've never run into a ball sack problem. Let's just say that.
Either way, right? Where you're like,
Yeah,
what
too
is going
small,
on
too
with
big.
these?
I mean, like, if it was covered in fur, I would probably not want that.
Right.
Like,
so maybe
like a ball bush.
so
I don't want a ball
grooming
bush in my mouth.
and smell are factors, but size
Well, yeah.
is not a factor. That's just always what I assumed. I can't imagine that would matter.
Yeah.
Like, wow, this chick's ass is unbelievable. Super nice face. What a great body. Her ears are like 30% too big. Gross ears. Ew. What?
Yeah, ears and balls, though, are not.
Very similar. I think they're very similar.
No.
It's not what my sources say.
Interesting. You know what? Here's
My sources say sauce will lick an ear or two.
whoa.
Sure.
Remember, Carly, Rosie once
Yes,
told you
I was just
the
thinking.
neck and the
We never
ears.
Yes,
heard it.
nibble on
You
those
got.
neck
We never
ears.
heard it.
You can't neglect those areas.
Right.
That's how you can send him to the moon, basically, Chris.
You know,
That was his
yeah.
advice.
here's the thing.
This is, I think the last time he was on this podcast.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I'm just convinced that there's no chance that testicles or the penis doesn't smell sort of rotten unless you just got out of the shower. I mean, it's down there in your undies, like just getting funky all day long.
Yeah.
I'm always so concerned about that. I mean,
You might need to change your underwear.
no,
Yeah.
I do. I change them.
Well,
and
don't you say that you have unbelievably sweaty balls?
I sweat a lot. I'm a pretty sweaty guy, man. You've seen my armpits.
Yeah.
I sweat when we're doing radio. I just, I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Maybe
it.
just take like a nice wipe.
I have some wipes. Manscaped,
Perfect.
actually,
Yeah,
in the
perfect.
Perfect Package 3.0.
Right. Just like a nice wipe down.
Yeah,
Would
just-
be courteous.
Give me 5 seconds.
Yep.
Keep doing your
Just-
stretching exercises.
Just
Let me wipe these sons of
continue
bitches
your
off.
downward dog.
I'm a genetic wonder then, because I'm essentially hairless, and I'm also not much of a sweater.
You remind me of one of those hairless cats.
Yeah, you kind of do. That's a great point. I never thought about it, but now I can't stop thinking of it. You're
Yeah.
right. Right.
You have hair on your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, barely, though.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, you can't grow hair on steel.
That's so true.
It's true.
Look at you. You know it's summer because you stopped wearing the pink hoodie.
Well, and it was 77 today when I took the dog outside at
Yeah.
4 in the fucking morning.
Damn, it's too hot.
It's too hot.
Why do you even take her out?
So she can go to the bathroom.
Just put her in a litter box.
It's a dog, not a kitty.
It's very small.
Yeah. So's your crank.
That's true. How's your doggy, by the way, Carla? We haven't talked about that in a while.
He's good, but he's at training. That's why we haven't talked about it.
Oh, so
Because
you
he's
shipped
away
him
at
off.
training.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Jason's like a big believer in that stuff.
right,
so.
right. Training is good for doggies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It is.
we just got pictures of him last night.
Aw.
He's doing well.
So you are
so
emotionally attached to this dog,
Oh,
even though you were.
100%,
So you
yeah.
were hesitant. You weren't thrilled about it, but now you're in love with him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do love him.
That's what
very
puppies
much.
do to
He's a
people.
sweetheart,
It's hard
yeah.
not to love puppies.
Yeah,
It's so true.
yeah. Yeah. But he's becoming a good little doggy, and we miss him. And he's gone a really long time.
Yeah, like 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
6-8 weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
Makes me sad.
I
Be a
know.
lot
We
bigger.
compromised because it was like 4, 8, or 12 that you could do, and Jason wanted I wanted 4. He wanted 12. So we compromised
Yeah, good.
because that's what we do in our household.
Is that right?
That's very
Oh,
nice.
yeah, what is that?
Dang.
Sauce, I really don't want you to get fired, so please be careful, okay? San Francisco's oldest gay bar goes out in style with an online funeral. The reason I circle this is because it's simply the greatest name for a gay bar ever. I mean, it's succinct. In 1966, this bar opened its doors, and this is, by the way, at a time when homosexuality in the state was still illegal. The name of the bar is The Stud.
I
I
want to
mean,
go there.
that's
Yeah.
on point. The bar survived through the decades by adapting to changes in cultural trends. With the current pandemic effectively shutting down bars in the city, the owners couldn't justify spending $13,000 a month in rent. On Sunday, many longtime Stud performers held an online funeral for the bar with musical performances, DJ sets, and remembrances of the Stud's heyday.
So My buddy who used to live in Chicago now lives in Seattle. He lived across the street from a bar called the Manhole.
Oh my God. Okay, never mind. That's better.
And the
That
marquee,
is really good.
the marquee every day said, "Today's weather, 8 inches."
Wow. I mean that. You know
beautiful.
what? Again,
That's
beautiful.
brilliant.
that's on the money. I mean,
love
there's no
Manhole,
doubting.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to accidentally walk into that bar if you don't want to
Yeah.
go there. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. All right.
I have to go. I have things to do today. Sorry.
Thanks
What
for
a walk-off shot. She comes in, asks about
Asks
nut
about
butter for
nut
balls, and has to get the
sacks.
hell out of here.
I really love to hear things about guys.
Oh, good. Well, if you
Yeah.
ever have any more questions, feel free to ask.
Sounds good.
No,
send
thank
a
you.
text. Okay, love you guys.
We love you. Give our love to everybody.
I don't know shit
Tell
about
your dad,
women.
mom, I love them. Bye. Hey, did you guys see, by the way, and this is like neither here nor there, but the number was pretty shocking to me. I don't know why. Elton John, he's having to finally furlough people for, that work for him for the touring and stuff like that. With his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour suspended, Elton John has lost $75 million because of canceled shows.
Jesus.
$75 million.
Can I ask you a question, Hawk?
Yeah.
What do you? So the guy is it his guitar? One of his guitar guys who's been with him forever.
Okay.
What happens when he gets furloughed? He ain't making $600 a gig.
No, yeah, he's
That
making,
guy's probably making 25
he's
grand
making really
a
good money
gig?
for sure. Yeah.
50 grand?
I don't know about that, but he's making good money for sure.
I mean, he's making 5 figures a show.
Yeah.
How does that guy file for unemployment?
Well, there's actually, I don't know how it is in England, obviously, but here in the United States, even right now, for people in my band, they can't. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. So, like athletes,
Yeah.
he's taxed in Vegas, Minnesota. He's taxed everywhere he performs.
Sure.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
But he falls under the England employment law.
I would guess so. That's
Okay.
true. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know where he still lives, to be honest with you. He may have a residence in Vegas. I have no idea. But I do know this. In the United States, even my musicians in this pandemic thing could file for unemployment as a contract musician. So there you go. That's $75 million.
That's
Holy
a
moly.
lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. What do nudists do during lockdown? Corey?
Put on clothing.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
From CNN, an average weekday, you might find Parisian Laurent Luft enjoying a swim at the city's Roger Legal Swim Center. And like many of us, Luft's currently missing his laps in the pool, which is closed due to the coronavirus. But unlike many of us, Luft usually swims nude.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
During the lockdown, Luft and the Parisian naturist community has gone viral, establishing nude yoga and nude cooking classes.
Speaking of manhole,
Yeah, no kidding. Doesn't really make up for the real face-to-face contact, he says. But, we're used to it, and we're doing our best to keep it alive. They're going online and, just flopping that dick out.
did you ever finish Magic for Humans season 3?
No, I haven't yet.
So Justin goes to a nudist colony to do magic, and the whole bit is, of course, he doesn't have any sleeves to hide shit in, right? So it's like, how do you do magic?
Yeah, great point.
So he performed nude. But the crowd was also nude, and they blurred it out, right? But there was like one gal specifically who was significantly prettier than everybody else around her, and I'm just going, this gal must show up to the nudist camp on a daily basis and go, no guy here is worthy of
Yeah,
this.
of course. Yeah, right.
So, man, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I wonder what, and I'm not saying she's a 10.5, but she was just way hotter than everybody else there. Don't you go home if you're the hottest person? And shouldn't that be a domino effect where, all right, I'm the hottest person here. I'm going to have to settle if I hook up with anybody. So
Yeah.
she leaves.
Yeah.
And then the next person goes, well, I'm the hottest person here. I can't be with anybody here. And then it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse until it's like 3 guys going, nobody's here except for us?
Yeah.
This sucks. Let's go home.
Or let's just give it a shot and see if we like it.
I guess.
I don't know.
It's like being a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model at the Dells. Don't you just go, I gotta get out of here.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This isn't fair to everybody around me.
Interesting thing today in the prep that we didn't get a chance to talk about. There's only a couple that actually matter, but actors who've done multiple movies together, which one's their best? Did you see this thing?
No. Yeah.
Go for it.
Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson have done Zoolander, Night at the Museum, Meet the Parents, Starsky and Hutch, and the Royal Tenenbaums.
It's the Tenenbaums.
I agree, but I like Zoolander a lot as well.
But if we're talking about where they're the stars, not just in it,
Yeah.
I
Then
would
it's
say Zoolander.
but they're
Meet the Parents is great as well.
It is.
Royal
The first
That's
one
a
is
Tenenbaums
great.
movie.
brilliant.
My gosh, that's good. Let's
Yeah,
see.
Royal Tenenbaums is great.
What else? The other one? Yeah, well, kind of. I mean, Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson with Pulp Fiction and Die Hard with a Vengeance and
Vengeance, yeah.
Unbreakable and
Yeah.
Glass.
Unbreakable was great.
It is, but Pulp Fiction's the winner there by a mile.
Yep.
Yeah. So good. One of the best films of all time.
And Seth Rogen and James Franco, The Interview, Pineapple Express, This Is the End, and Sausage Party.
This Is the End is brilliant.
This Is the End is great, but The Interview
Sausage
is really
Party's
good as
funny,
well.
too.
You know, I would probably go though. I'd probably go with This Is the End. That is
Yeah,
that is.
it's a good
one, man.
film, yeah.
That's a good one right there.
That's not a great list, though.
No, it's not.
That's not a. They might want to break off and do side projects more often.
Let's see. Shows.
Oh, they were in the
doesn't matter.
room together, the remake of it.
They're in a lot of rooms together. I guess they did. movies
Disaster
together.
Artist.
Yeah, Disaster. Thank
Disaster
you.
Artist. That's right. Yeah. I forgot that Seth was in that.
Yeah.
He's like the director or whatever, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what a movie. You guys got anything else?
Absolutely not.
Nothing?
No, it's one of those days, man. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's
we
Tuesday.
emptied our
Yeah.
gun on the show.
It's Tuesday Tireds, man. Tuesday Tireds. The world's gone mad. What are you going to do, right?
Go
on
home
the
and
news.
nap.
Turn on the news
It's
and
not
be
really
depressed.
nap weather. It's like 90 degrees. And
No,
gonna-
it's definitely nap weather. It's
I'm,
too hot
I'm
to go
going to
outside.
nap, but it just doesn't feel like nap weather.
What's the least shareable thing you can think of? A new survey.
Spouses.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
Your underwear is number one. Your toothbrush is number two. Who cares?
Yeah.
I like pizza reheated. That
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah, how
matter.
about that? I've never done that with a glass of water. I've never done that.
Keep it so you put it in the microwave basically with a glass of water. Yeah.
I don't know why. The science behind that's weird.
And finally, for the day, we go to Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Some paramedics stopped their ambulance when they saw a naked dude, and they thought, well, that guy looks like he's on meth and he's naked and he needs help. So they got out to help him, and then he jumped in the ambulance and took off.
Jesus.
It's a Grand
See
Theft
ya.
Auto.
Yeah. There wasn't time for a police chase because his big old dick got in the way. Probably he crashed.
I feel like you are
Yeah, I think you're
filling in the blanks
I
there.
don't think the preps ever said that big old dick.
He crashed the ambulance into a Portuguese cultural center.
That part's not made up.
No.
That's it.
Portuguese
You said in
cultural
Canada?
center.
Yeah, I know. It's like a
What?
Mad
How
Libs.
diverse is Canada? Not very.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
would-
is it
depends on where you're at? Probably.
Yeah, I've never been. Have you two been?
Never. I've never been there. Ever.
Didn't your fucking uncle walk the Appalachian Trail up in Manitoba, Canada?
It was not the Appalachian
Wait a
Trail.
minute. Your fucking uncle's Pete sauce, right?
Yeah. It turned out it was the Ice
wishes.
Age Trail, 1,200 miles in Wisconsin.
The Ice Age Trail.
Yeah.
1,200 miles is fun.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just a trail that
That's
John
a lot.
Leguizamo and Ray Romano do
Yeah.
a narration the entire time you're walking.
Yeah, naked. With their pussies out.
Okay,
Whoa,
you've derailed.
Now you've derailed.
I've derailed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you're just saying things. Remember
Yeah.
we talked about like, hey, if we swear on the podcast, make sure it actually fits what we're talking about, not just your P words out.
Yeah, the P word's out.
Are you,
You
back to
just
wearing
said it.
masks now or what? We're in the studio and you're wearing a mask.
Someone said
You know what
that-
it looks like? Can I leave it on? Now look at Corey. Look at Corey.
I know what you're gonna say.
It looks like.
Hang on, can I write it
Yeah,
down?
yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna write. I'm gonna write down.
Go
a
ahead,
guess.
write it down. Go ahead,
Hang
write
on.
it down.
I'm gonna be very close, I think.
And this is
I
what
think I know
Sauce
what it-
looks like right now
I
with his
think I
mask
know.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Let me see. What if I get it exactly? If this is word for word, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Then make sure.
Okay,
Dwight's
what
in.
does Sauce's face with his mask on look exactly like right now?
It looks like a woman who's never trimmed her bush is wearing some skimpy panties.
What did I write down?
1970 swimsuit. That's exactly right.
It looks like
It looks.
it's coming out the sides of a thong.
Can you imagine?
I know I'm hideous.
Which
No,
way?
you're not
Can
in.
we
You just
rent
look like you're-
kayaks?
Yeah. Man, nice
Are there buggy boards for rent?
pubes.
Yeah, couldn't find the scissors, so you guys are gonna have to deal with my bush.
Bush.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, you got an impressive beard going, man. It's really, really wide.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's my face.
That's it. I can see. You know what's weird about his beard? Look at Corey right now. Look like you're looking down right now.
Yeah,
you can see his chin through the hair.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like, it's
like
wispy.
Yeah, wispy's a good word for it. It's a wispy
not
beard.
super full.
Yeah, it's very long though. And I mean, I hope you don't take offense. It does look like pubic hair.
Honestly, it's the best way to describe it.
It does.
It looks
Yeah.
like you have pubes on your face.
Right. Again.
Thank you.
Again.
Which we hear you never get on your face.
Yeah,
ever.
that's what my sources say.
That's right.
Who hangs out with bearded women?
I would.
I don't know. Yeah,
Fuck
it
you.
does look like you
Barnum
should just
and
use
Bailey.
manscaping products on your face.
Yeah. Manscaped.com, KFN20.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck farts.
All right, I got to go poop.
Bye.
Bye.